Hello, Exalt Youth Community. How are you doing? It is a pleasure to be with you once again on this hour of live message. And our topic is on character and integrity. Oh, yes, that's a good one, eh? Character and integrity. And before I start, I want you to know that the goal of this message is not for condemnation. Oh, no, it is not to condemn you, but for you to use it to examine your lives and see if there are changes that you need to make. All right? You see, life is a learning process. We don't know it all. I am still learning and you're still learning. But the good news is that you are still young. So, as youths or young adults, you have the opportunity to adjust your life, all right? Making changes, in the areas that are necessary. So, the knowledge will help you to lay a good foundation for your later life. I wish I learned all this in my youth. It would have made a greater difference in my older life. So be ready to pick up something new and practice it. So our topic, as I said, is character and integrity. And you have, often hear people use these words, character and integrity. At least once or twice a week, you will see somebody using that word, character and integrity. They are interchangeable, they overlap, but they are not identical. They are not the same thing. So we're going to now look at character. We're going to define character, define integrity. We will see how to practice character and integrity, and we're going to look at the benefits. So let us start with character. Let us define character. Character is a set of enduring temperaments, traits, and habits that shapes how a person thinks, acts, and feels. Character is a set of enduring temperaments, traits, and habits that shape how a person thinks, feels, and acts. Character shows moral tendencies and values built over time. It shows your moral tendencies and values built over time. And this include values as courage, honesty, kindness, and etc. So simply put, character is the moral and the habit a person possesses. Character is your moral and your habits. It is not what you are born with, but built over time through your daily choices. Even in the Word of God, the book of Galatians describes godly character as the fruit of the Spirit, and they are love, kindness, patience, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self control. So now let us look at integrity. Let us define integrity. Integrity is compliance with moral or ethical standard, even at all costs. Integrity is compliance with moral or ethical standard, even when it is costly. Integrity demands consistency, fidelity to your values, and moral soundness. It is the consistency between values and actions. You see, it is the consistency between your values and your action, how you consistently live out your values. That is integrity. For example, integrity integrity can be keeping promises, keeping secrets, not gossiping, doing the right thing without expecting reward, being polite when someone is rude to you. So these are examples of integrity. Even the word of God in the book of Psalm 10, verse 9 says that whoever walks in integrity walks securely. Now, let us look at the differences between character and integrity. Character trait is based on who you are. Yes, character trait is based on who you are, which can be physical or behavior. Integrity is action and consistency based. How you consistently live out your values. Integrity is how you consistently live out your values. Now, we can ask, can someone have character but lack integrity? Oh, yes, somebody may have good character but lack integrity. And that is what we have in our society today. That is the problem in the government. That is the problem in the church, problem in our family, in marketplaces. We are, we do not practice what we value. We do not practice what we value. So, oh yes, we can have character but lack integrity. You may value honesty, fairness, or truth, but your action does not align with your value. That's the problem. A person with a strong ambition, disciplined, or loyal to a team, such as our youth ministry, that person may repeatedly act in ways that contradict ethical principles such as cheating to win and taking bribes. They may have character of perseverance but lack integrity because their action does not align with honesty or general moral obligations. Another example, some people may have a high family standard, a high family standard values, but lack integrity in the place of work. In the place of work, they may be deceitful, but at home, they have this, good family value. So, as youths, you must make sure that your actions align with your values and belief. You cannot claim to love your parents. Maybe you have an old parents at home in the village, and you sing about, your how you love them and respect them, but you hardly go and visit them. You hardly send them money. You don't take care of them. So your action, what you claim to be, is not matching with your action. So we can have character but lack integrity. Now, how do we build character and integrity? Remember, I said that character, we are not born with character, it is learned over time. So, how do we build character and integrity? The first one is, first of all, define your value by knowing what is important to you, such as honesty, kindness, and fairness. where do you actually stand? You must take a stand. Don't sit in the middle. Do not say, I don't care about fairness. I don't care about integrity. I don't care about honesty. I don't believe in nothing. No. Defining your values will help you build a good foundation for a successful life. If you cannot define your values, you will fall for anything or you will be influenced by others. The second way to build character and integrity is by keeping your words. That is making sure that your actions align with your values. If you promise to be there, be there. If you value honesty, do not give or take bribes. You cannot say that you are an honest person and still partake in any form of deception. So you make sure that your action aligns with your values. And another way to build character and integrity is by taking responsibility. Be mindful that your action may have consequences. So when that consequences comes, do not pass blame to others. Own it. Example, if you constantly go to work late and your employer finally terminates you or writes you up for coming late, own it. Do not shift the blame to your employer by calling them wicked. Oh no. As a matter of fact, they are not wicked. They are actually working in character and integrity because they are following up with the uh, ethics of the company. You see, we have lived so much in deception in our country that we see lies as truth and we see truths as lies. Another way to build character and integrity is by doing the right thing when no one is watching. This is a big problem in our society. You see, we only do the right thing when someone is watching us. But as young people, as youth, I encourage you and challenge you to do the right thing when no one is watching you. Yes, doing the right thing when no one is watching you shows about your integrity. This means keeping rules in your school if you're a student, in your in your workplace if you're working, even in your families and in the government. When you are in a public park and the rule says keep clean, do not throw your trash anyhow. Do not toss that bottle of Coke anyhow because nobody is watching you. It does not show character. Believe me, we are all guilty, but we are learning. If you use a public toilet, clean after yourself for the next person that is coming. All these are samples of integrity. Another way to build character and integrity is by being intentional. Be intentional about building character and integrity. You have to remind yourself of your values and aim at aligning your actions with your values. No one will remind you to do that. Only you will remind yourself. So constantly be aware of your values and then make sure that your actions aligns with those values. And the last one is, what are the benefits of building character and integrity. What are the benefits? For everything that we do in life, we have consequences. They can be good or bad. So the first benefit of building a good character and integrity is that it enhances relationships in both personal and professional life through trust and reliability. It enhances relationship in personal and professional life through trust and reliability. You are reliable and you are trustworthy. It enhances your relationship when you are known, when you show that character, good character and integrity. And the second advantage, the second benefit of building character and integrity is that it enhances reputation. Oh, yes, you will be known for a person of character and integrity as you repeatedly practice integrity. Have you ever heard people say, oh, that lady, oh, that man has good character and integrity? Oh, that person is the person of integrity. That's a reputation right there. So repetition brings reputation. When you constantly and consistently, you know, allow your actions to align with your values, it brings good reputation to you because at the end of the day, you are seen for who you are and what you do. And then another benefit of building a good character and integrity is that it promotes personal well-being and mental health. Oh yes. Study link strong moral character with reduced risks of depression, anxiety, and cardiovascular diseases. Oh yes. You see, when you have a reputation of borrowing money everywhere and not paying back, or that you are a scammer, or you do 419, it robs you of your happiness. You live in constant fear and anxiety. So, in that state, your stress level is high because your stress hormone, cortisol, is high. And when they are high in your body, it causes inflammation. Those inflammation can lead to heart disease. It can lead to depression as your anxiety level rises, all because you are not at peace. You see? So it is very costly. Another benefit of good character and integrity is that it helps you with decision making. Yes, when you have good character and integrity, the decision you take in life will be strong and solid. Your decision will take you far in life because it is of good character and integrity. Another benefit is that it is the foundation for a successful life. Oh, yes, building good character and integrity is a foundation for a successful life. The Word of God encourages us to build our house on a strong foundation so that when the wind blows, it will still stand. If you take good decision over anything, at the end of the day, you will enjoy it. For example, if the money that you're making, if you're a millionaire or if you have wealth and that wealth is acquired through character and integrity, that character and integrity will preserve that wealth for you. Whatever that is happening in the government or in the private session, whatever will not affect you. Nobody will take your money. Even the storm will not even damage your building because it comes from the bowl of character and integrity. But when you scam your way through and make millions from deception, from bribery, it is not a good foundation. It will surely collapse at the end of the day. You don't want that. So, to round it up, we have seen now, you know, about character, integrity, that even though they are interchangeably used, they are not the same. There are differences. Character is the traits, you know, that you show, and it's acquired. It's not inborn. It's acquired over the years. While integrity is your ability to live out that character, your values, what you do, is action based and is consistent. And we must make sure that what we are or claim to be is portrayed in our action. You have also seen how to develop character and integrity, and that you have seen too the benefits of possessing good character and integrity. It is the foundation of life. And as youths and young adults, time is on your side to make amends and be able to practice character and integrity, because it is a foundation that will take you far even without you knowing it. So I hope that you have picked up something. And as you're commenting, I want you to comment something that you have learned, something that you want to work on, and I pray that the grace of God will enable you to make the necessary changes and to live, a life of character and integrity. Because when you do that, God is on your side. So may the Lord bless you. May the Lord cause his face to shine upon you. And may he give you the grace and the wisdom to start now to build good character and integrity. Shalom, and see you next time. Bye.